This is a game where we pick cards and we talk about what's on the card. The time that we feel like we're done and we're tired of talking to each other and sharing our deepest, darkest secrets, we'll pull that final card.
Oh yeah, it's time to go. Cause he's like, yeah, I gotta get in my.
Hi guys, my name is Adewale, Akinnuoye-Agbaje, and I play the character of Alamo Brown.
I'm Darrell Britt-Gibson, and I play Bishop.
And I'm Marshawn Beast Mode, motherfucking Lynch, and I play G. Hey, we playing CBRs. We really not strangers. You dig?
Do I seem like someone who would get a name tattooed on myself? Why or why not? Come on, gents. Would I get a name tattooed on myself? Why or why not?
Man,
do I have a name tattooed on myself?
You probably get like
what'd I get on?
Diamond or sparkle.
Sparkle?
Yeah, diamond or sparkle tattoo.
Who's diamond? Who's diamond?
I don't know.
From the silver slipper.
From the silver slipper, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shoot.
Because I think secretly you probably just like, you know, on one of them type of times. So
I think for you, as a person, you probably would. It might be your partner's name, maybe somebody that you love, you know, maybe your mother. I think for the character, you probably would, you know. I think it might be a combination of the devil and God. You know what I mean? Like, you know, little montage in a very discreet place, you know, that you wouldn't expect it.
Our time to show y'all. No, I'm playing.
it got dark. I was gonna say
Tattoos
that.
Are we right though?
No. Would I get? Yeah, I would get my. I mean, I have tattoos that are like sort of for my mom and for my grandma.
There you go.
And then like, you know, my girl, when we have a baby, like I'm gonna get that. So yeah, like I'm down to make my body a mural for the people I love.
There you go.
But not diamond.
No diamond?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't do that one.
No.
I got you.
Has a stranger ever changed your life?
Hell
Yes.
yeah, diamond. And sparkle. Together. Both of them.
Oh, I missed something here.
That's a rhino.
What I miss?
It was a wild night.
Oh man.
I pulled some beads out. And she just.
Oh,
I was like, God damn.
on the set?
No.
Oh, just
I mean, it was
on
the
your
set.
set.
Though.
It was on your set.
It was on the set.
Oh, Diamond. Okay, strangers change your life. All right, Diamond.
Diamond
I
is
gotta
smart.
meet her though.
Yeah. Well,
You had a stranger
gotta
change your
come to
life?
Vegas.
Gotta come to Vegas.
How about?
Yeah, you a wild boy. What are you still trying to prove to yourself?
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
I'm still trying to prove to myself that I'm just you feel me though? I'm just a normal. You know what I mean? Ain't too much, ain't too extravagant or nothing like that. But because I had this I think they call it posterizing situation in my life, I don't think people will never let me live that down. Yeah.
All right, we're going in, huh?
Wow, that's real.
Oh, I did. All right, my bad. So look, what I'm still trying to prove to myself is that I'm a player.
No, that's good, bro.
Leave it there, bro.
All right.
You had a polarizing moment in your life. That's real. I always say like people meet Sean like they either made a lot of money on him or they lost a lot of money on him, and that's a crazy. But not because of anything he did. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the crazy part about it. You know, so like I really do. I feel that like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never been in the Super Bowl. That's real. I think I'm still trying to prove to myself, but not as much as I used to because I'm sort of becoming more comfortable in it. I'm still trying to prove to myself that I deserve all the great things God has in store for me in my life.
Oh, you was all right with that, boy.
Yeah, you took mine, bro.
Come on, hey.
No, I wasn't gonna say that.
It works, man.
No, but it's real. I mean, I think you know, to equal what Darrell said, is probably that I'm worthy. You know, there's somewhat of an imposter syndrome that I'd adopted just because of the background that I came from. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm starting to feel it. Yeah.
I respect that.
Real.
What was your first impression of me?
Authenticity, like through and through. Like I think it was very much like the greatest thing about you is that like who you meet is who you are. And I think a lot of people tend to be 15 to 20 different people, and you are who you are, and that's what makes you the amazing person that you are.
Solid.
First impression, just grounded, down to earth, cool guy.
Solid.
You know, I had no idea, you know, obviously coming from London, who you were in terms of your great achievements, your iconic status. I met a real person,
Right.
who was just genuine and humble and a cool guy to hang out with, you know. And
Respect.
that was my first impression, bro.
Yeah, respect.
That's real, dog.
What do you think our most important similarity is? Melanin?
For sure.
I mean, yeah. I think it's authenticity. Nah, for real. Like I just think that we're like really like this is why we could do this. You know what I'm saying? He about to say, yo.
No, I'm just
Go ahead,
saying.
you got-
When you say authenticity and the melanin, it's just like we have an understanding. I remember the first day you invited us into your trailer to go over lines, right? And you know we ran them maybe like 3 times, and then there was a moment where it was like this small little silence. You was like, yeah, now get it on the body. but that small, but look, that small silence, I knew, we all knew, like, oh yeah, it's time to go. Cause he's like, yeah, I gotta get in my shit. But the thing is, I think we all knew that. Yeah. We all had that same feeling at that time, like, with that little small little. Yeah, all right. Now, y'all go ahead. Like, let me get into my, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yep, okay, yeah, fucking with a real it's all good. Let's go. We gonna be all right. Yeah. But you know what? That gave me so much confidence that just that little interaction. And I'm like, well, you know, it ain't gonna be no bullshit going on around here. You know what I mean?
That's for real, man.
Yeah. So I appreciate that for sure.
You know what? I think that, you know, what we said, like, here I am from the other side of the pond, right? And you're over here, but I think we've all had our different paths to the same destination, you know? And I think our backgrounds, our culture has informed us. And I think there's no accident that we became a crew. I think when you look at the characters, they've all had to struggle by any means necessary to get where they got, and have formed this collective, this family. So I think, you know, even though I come from another side of the pond, we're brothers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. In a struggle, just for freedom and happiness. It's the same thing, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
In characters and in life.
That's real.
Good. Take that.
Real. What am I most qualified to give advice about?
Oh man, this encyclopedia for everything. Like it ain't nothing that you can have a conversation with him about that he don't know something about something. And the thing is, I think even if he don't know, it's like a challenge. So he gonna go and try and figure out something to be able to come back to have that conversation with you, just so he don't miss.
Yeah,
that's real. I appreciate that.
Me personally, I think I'm most qualified to give advice about, I'll say overcoming adversity. You know what I mean? We talk about the backgrounds and, you know what I mean, what life was before we, you know, got into our respected crafts. And my didn't look promising from just you know what I mean, by the age of 18, you're gonna be either dead or in jail, you know what I mean, to, you know what I mean, being 39 and sitting right here with, you know, 2 individuals who at the top of the game and being able to have this conversation. So, you know what I mean, me being able to overcome adversity and be able to grow from that, I think that's what most, I would say I'll be able to give advice about.
I don't really feel qualified to give advice on anything, to be quite honest. other than maybe spirituality, you know. You know, I'm a Buddhist, and how I put that first, and that whatever you aspire to do, that you should have a spiritual foundation first. Let that guide you. That's about it. So, yeah, I'll do that.
Deep, yeah, that's real.
And watch season 3 of Euphoria.
You better.